wadaruma ye stream live ewo Facebook inti mon share maye abusuafo amu wo Facebook share na enko na chese obia entie ne ekoso na bibia nkoda din afei so ye streami ehode live bibia ekoso www.kantankatv.com honso chese bibia ekoso kama honum wo de to honum a de ye nyina wutimi hwebi chese technology no ama bibia ye kama enkyere se we se wotena fie nko ansa na wa counseling time ye de brebe bia wo bia na bibia akoye kama eti ene asema edapono ni teacher se enya asem kitua wutimi se papa no wayire ne ho akasa sene da wo kire yade no and then so obekire yade obebie ye ni ama ye hu ne yekoso ne de wom we say little things that destroys marriages and relationships. There's a woman kiti bia say awade esanso egu emplatwe eto de bia ye ni nkoso enso because ye hu ne say esusa we de enka ho bi and the counselor ebema ye hu woman kitwa na hadwen counselor
meniaba
ma wakwaba
eja namba cho ho ye di
nyame adom
we thank God
nyame adom ho ayefe
bedas
looking good
nyame
ye de nyame ase
nyame pe
and then so ye ba besuade
yeah
send ya da ye no
yes please
or say little things that break relationships and marriages na me busa me ho say ade egu awade ne mplatwe de say nka enya little ka me hu they are all huge things and as no ma kese na ebegu awade na say ebegu mplatwe enti why nations council idea na chese wo de no ma tutu akwamama enti fa ye ko
yeah that's
yeah
nyame nko na menam asaf bibrifo ne nam
sure
yeah de edi kan be chia busua chia all Kantanka workers and abusuafo atifie de wo mo internet hwe yende den panifo atitv wo hwe ye panifo nyina ye damase nyame hyiram yesu ade na meni aba wo se wodi kan kasa no kan bi se nanka wosusu se enioma akese anankese ye beka na ye mpratwe ana ya wade. But you see, life is so wonderful that oko chimpena ana oko wade, especially one more ma wade no. Oko wunya asudie. Na usenya hotoso bi. Na ufa agene se mi koi enioma besisi. So you prepare yourself for bigger battles, but you don't pay attention to little things. Eti ye kwa wade awade de bo hu anu oba de bi ni nada. To ani da ne ho wo hwe no so obi ne nda be ma no anja be hu anu oni obi akoda wo say eno na otwatro oyitwatro masa o kasa so me mama di down wo fa 6 and 9 so ye kwa ye wo sa expectation is say enioma kakraka na me ka corona bibusa say then the bema one of the richest men in the world after 27 years of marriage on in the year betra say ye ba bedwuma bebo amane se ye gya awade na nka ye nioma kakraka ka wo ho in line ho private jets by na this man and the wife cannot afford o de kire bi edan ya wo muntumi nto na kire bi kura wo muntumi nkoso na kire me car ba wo muntumi. I think that car and my car they can order and pay ahead of time. They are so rich, but then they go awade no. There are little things we don't pay attention to, but these are killers. In fact, these are virus. What will you dangerous say? Coronavirus.
My goodness.
But since we are not paying attention to it, it is hurting a lot of marriages and relationships. But most partners and couples don't pay attention to it. And these are things we want to talk about.
Okay. I see.
But what am I saying? Now, answer my point is no steady say nipa 100 wadia. Nipa 100 wadia about 75% within the space of 20 years on my wadiegu. Few and to be crossed from 75% no egu within 20 years. Now one more makano na just aka 15 right
25
aka 25. Thank you mas why are they now yeah mas na enkosa 1 plus all the agree can 3 all right 25 na aka no one more penny nipa to be crossed few men and women are women nyina tumi akro ma wade no musa 18 and ye compare mentors and ye compare leaders and people who can, mentor us and teach us how marriage is and what marriage should be and how the journey should be. Because 25 minutes to be cross line, about 75 within the space of 20 years. What you? Marriage is a good. And also, Chini Aka Wechira, a bayer, a shenso dear, a sheso dear, a shiandia may. And in a young sorry mu, and Kokona Foni Mirwa, my 30, 40, 50 years, Yentenyabi. Mosca, Yentenyabi. Buddhism, yes, I intend even in our society. Imagine, say 75 women across so ye. And at 25, and a good year can make your communities, your society, it would have been a better place because now what year nya, when you penny been in a bonkom, or be great to each other, Kona penny as soon as Sisha, now I know what is 70 years. What 50 years? Kona one ne getting too full. It won't call you too far, and your book as a move. What will experience enough to tell you what marriage is, how marriage should be, what you must expect before you enter into marriage. 75 with 25 in the TV cross. So imagine. And Lutina, I got your friend say, Bill Gates can sit down after 27 years and tell you that no. One train crown at 30 years and I'll be 30 years for you. Why? These are little things we don't pay attention to. But I'm telling you, whether you are rich or poor, if care is not taken, in fact, I won't talk about rich or poor. Whether you are a Muslim, a Christian, you are an archbishop, you are a pastor, you are an apostle, labor sharaba. It doesn't matter your field and how anointed you are. What do you be good? And these are little things we don't pay attention to. But we want to talk about it so that all of us will learn. Number one. Sister Bey one. Say adia ba ko egu awade na nipa bebre nim is when you sleep separately. Wow. Yes. Yeah, eskafo bebre o ma wade egu ya ni bi mo yere mo de da ayere no mo mmemme bi ni wo mo da ekonomu bu bia o menya opportunity ni mmemme bi da. I want to tell you this. The truth is that once a husband and a wife decide that mo misika be simi dan me kwa me wo be private room musunya private room me hiawa na maba na hia me na oba. Do you know what you are doing spiritually? You are already causing separation. Mamika bibi chiro. Whenever we meet together and we sleep together spiritually, there is something we call spiritual unity and bond. So it is not only sex that creates spiritual bond. Yeah, damn paso kekabom spiritually something is happening. But them, it is very easy. You introduce marine spirit. You go away nanam. So once a partner decide that the bedroom, and I'm do you know what you are doing? You have already walked into divorce without knowing that you have done it.
So, Counselor Natchez also say even when there's misunderstanding.
What is misunderstanding?
They should even share
there is no misunderstanding in marriage. So let me explain a few things. The fact that there is an argument because you don't understand what I said and I don't understand you doesn't mean we are fighting. We are not fighting. We don't fight in marriage. We disagree to agree. One time I say, but I'm not fighting. When you fight, she was and your friend fight. But when you don't understand what I'm saying, or you are saying something I don't understand, we are not fighting. What we are doing is that we are disagreeing. We disagree. We agree, and at the point we sit there and say, "I think said you can hold your sabi." Nyansa obisu me and I think say, "Baby, ni akeka bom to me show yere nka say, unim nyansa kura tambi e beka say bia onsema kanyina nyansa nim, but you yere." The man, I think you are a fool. I'm sorry for you. What am I say? Eti yenya kasa kasa. Sani e beka no no. Ana yenti e ho ase nkere say, na okoko aba emotional immaturity. Now Coco Abana Gidi Wakoda ho, na ba kuda konyam, now we share Chelsea ne go for a show me. Now we share no any abre uzu boy crowd nimu. Prayers no crowd, one ma unimum you tupe. Crowd said any mum, the unimum and no jesse. Now any abre, bossa for the show for now shank cromo is wasted useless. Bad man or yere. It doesn't matter what is happening to you. Don't sleep in separate rooms. It's an insult to the bond and the covenant and the vow you have with God. And yes, sir, you are allowing the devil. Etina Paul can say, Bible can Quran or say, "Wa yiri ni kunu, sa mo ya kom chimpu." Na akwanya ba se wate masemate wase, e ja kom chiniti yan fa ye ho nka ye ho a, emre dodo a ye ya kom chini ye pe, ye ntu mirika. Ne yan san fa ye ho nka ye ho. na heat in embra and yes our bronsam will come and enter. So why would Paul say that? What you say? Not just what he said. Muntamu tai teacher one ya bibi besi. So when you think you are so rich, you see, sister, how many more? Ya when yami award you, and you will see award ye. Let me explain a few things. Wad ye do yes award ye. A control. See, we enter into marriage with our emotions, how we feel, how I want to control it, how I want you to look. You can't marry with your standard. You need to marry by the standards of God. Nyame and the shisha awade. Nyame and the boy awade. Wanu na wani ma awade fasu die. And what you say, this is how marriage should be. You don't cross and do your own thing. You'll be frustrated. And in our generation today, wanu walk on what they pe na kuma. The feelings, matinka, media, me kono yam yam media, me catch on me your bow your bema. Look, what men can do, women can do. I'm telling you, sister, you have a certificate in the one you. Me say what they are, or you have your level. Yeah. Bema has his level. A man is to love, a woman be humble. Period. Be submissive. No certificate matter. Te mekano waka. We ain't can't men chere wa gere ba. I won't can sabe. And me say, when you sleep in two separate rooms, what you are doing is that already, this is a very little thing. And you say, no, you do that, honey. Ochina. 1 week, una bedroom, or na normal. You will say, oh, I am here TV, and I'm a female. What is happening is that the devil is gradually at work. Now we get me for our hall. You start cheating on the phone, you start flirting on the phone. Suddenly, you see that the enjoyment and the happiness and the closeness to your spouse is dying.
Sleeping separately in rooms, a bit more ideology, be say, and I say a dream, be say, many would die different rooms, you know. Send a baby, Danny Daniel, who bear Macono, Danny Daniel, me benwa. I say, I knew, was it a quanto crabum. Na nipa ba ko te baby na obi nso wo baby na se nipa de free akwanto mu ba odo no different I say ahomeka ne ahosepe no different and also a counselor
you ko gina na pagya your ring by way sir until death do us part here we are going nowhere I just owo enuntina you need to mentally prepare for marriage enya tons assemble lato sharaba unwe Christopher mawadi agugu unwo bia o ya paniri bi our bomb bishop whoever may say marriage you apply wisdom you need God's grace to sustain marriage you enya tons assemble you just oga kire me say me ne me yere etai dadan bakuma ne ho be from ya gentleman you don't understand marriage and both were together yet they were not ashamed of themselves etina me say onyame kwan so na ofa wade ya your partner you cannot be familiar with him or her. In fact, the more only need that crowd, the more closer you become. There is a bond between the two of you. The communication is strong because, see, the more you see your nakedness, the closer you are. There is something about nakedness. And why you naked? You can't look at him or her twice. Which one is Jesus? What is this? No way you any. Why? Because there is something special, spiritual, and unique about nakedness. So when you sleep in separate rooms, you are activating divorce. Okay. You are permitting the devil to be at work. Okay? To what I say, it's why I let your sister. I say, I'm going to come out the way now. Yet if you are makoda hall, no other bedroom, makoda hall, excuse you know, I want my kitchen, I want my makoda bathroom. I say, I grab, I feel when I'm say hall, I am a bedroom. I say, I grab, there be a about Nana, sorry, but saying, Nana, sorry, but saying, so I say, I grab. What I'm doing is that you go at the end.
Okay.
Number 2, baby, I can say, don't sleep in separate rooms in the house. Maybe can say, don't choose the children more than your marriage. This is a very little thing. Don't ever choose your children than your marriage. Listen, the wisdom is this: when you marry, you need to be responsible. Raise your children with the fear and in the fear of the Lord. But remember that when they grow, they will leave the two of you. So, you're too attached. You're too bound. With mama. Now, if you allow your marriage to die, to raise your children, and then you kill the romance in your marriage in place of mema tina minya kwama ema bebre tumi and kwala ntina na se minya kwama so why say enye easy to raise three children we say wo kwa adwuma ti mehwom kra meba beda no mabre ntina me na wonye sex no na mabre ntina me tumi no aduane no what say excuse no what you are doing is that you are killing that thing kwala tiri kwa be ka wo ne wukunu wo say na wo doni atenkane oneness unity na wo ho no ayera afa na okofa aba ko antwempra wo yere be twempra eti ye can don't sleep in separate rooms so no yes can say don't let your children take the place of your marriage bed. This is a little thing but who di agora it will kill your marriage. So who knows there are 2 billion who knows? No, nobody is above divorce. Anything is possible. True. Don't underestimate divorce. It can hit you like bam. Why? Because see, little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Now, then I started thinking through what will make a rich man and a rich man decide that upon all that we have acquired, we are working out. Something is wrong. Wow, Africa, Ghana, teacher sometimes there be a computer. And I will see now we gonna any problem we are solved one time. But abrochireba broni adia we hear the attention. And then I make catch baby a unko awoda. Na wo fen kwala na ball bo so father love satie one of the things a woman would never share with her children or her kids attention.
Wow.
Or don't kwala no but of attention from the man. We are about social media Bema no so don kwala no but attention me here through nche wa mra ya wade ye nkwala ne mbae no you don't limit it and take it away and yes wa wade ye no mo say no eti ye ka don't sleep in separate rooms no na ye ka say don't let the children also take the place of the marriage because your marriage has its role and purpose and then raising the children has tina marriage in a multitask talented kids yeah you all right just by the way
true
number 2 when you are too stubborn not to listen to your partner. These are little things we don't pay attention to. When you are too stubborn, just I will stubbornness, you proud yourself as a man in your stubbornness because you are the lion of the house, the king of the house. You are the ruler. Hey, waba. Shamia sister, woba kasa 1, wakasa 2, na wasu. Oh, wama uhusu wasu. No wakasa 3, no wakasa 4, no wakoshe sumiase, no wasu. Oh, kojaria, no wasu kakra wo bathroom bo. Oba wasi baby, can I serve you? Wasi serve you. Na then when you go usu, wasi da mani no kum. Sa odisu sa oba su kakra bia. Everyone eye drop. I mean eye tears. That drops. Loose of love. Yeah. And son of Baba catch so you know what? The feeling I have towards you is gone. Or the feeling I have towards you, is gone. Naturally, she has gone through a long process. A very long process. And yet, Nasemu, Oja watch. But one manage, sir, I hope you understand me.
Yes,
when you are too stubborn and you don't want to listen to your wife or your husband, for all you know, now or you're an 2. Jack for sika into after what is the problem? We've been married for years, so what is your problem? What is it? Look, if I'm not sensible and wise, coming here, the richest man, and I come in here, sikasa, office holding answer, Obama said, no, I think that to what disagrees at a point. The woman is like, I'm tired of you. When I talk, you don't listen. But when you talk, you want me to listen to you. But see, when you are too stubborn, your marriage will die.
Okay.
Number 3, the little things that. Number 4. Number 4.
Yes, sir.
What do you Jamie? All right. Thank you, please. Number 4.
Yes, sir.
When you are too close to your exes. When, as a husband, as a wife, as a young lady courting, you are too close to your exes. You are killing the vibe in the thing. Huh? Oboni senko di adanse wa sorry say me yere di otane ne ex workasa timbedi adanse say da nyame ase me hu ana me kra ni age sanso na oba bia mpese ni kuru ene ne exes be bon komo na wo di awade a wo wade ye bibia sika no afro ex minim so ex or your communication expert I will Cape Coast University David. Just say, what do you want to call cratchy? BBC, what for S gay? Now, S gay, now, ya, what day, I'm a man society. Sister, now, ex guy, come what Charles Benjamin cause society. Whenever you make your ex your priority, you choose him than your spouse. What you are doing is that you are trying to tell me that me, I'm in the one, I don't add value to you. I am not that important. I am not your subject. I am not somebody you are looking up to. Therefore, what is the important? When I am married to you and I am not the one you can, because in every marriage, your partner must be your friend. Now, can we am a friend? You di your kokonsa, your boy and come up, you di your agro, you sere, sabi when you more, and then manu ama papa, you Jimmy boom. You understand? Sense of humor. You Jimmy, we create jokes around us. But we're to be here because OX has taken the place that your wife or your husband could have taken. And so another thing I very later, but they go out there now, a bit crossing do 80, 75 goodness say you are too close with your exes. Any echo. When you underestimate the feelings of your partner, what go out there? You underestimate the feelings of your husband or your spouse or your wife. Na sebies yo, asembisi yo, na no mfa ho na wo yere se, na na ya we. Kameno won komo kakro. Ze dan komo. Be me twa na dan komo. One more dan komo. Hey. Then I say o ma bi chicken say me no nkasa, be se me no won komo bi. Just go like unit. How dem bi tie kasa. Na then we see the way I approach at the end kra sister enkomo na kan yam. Because assembly so nimsa ba me so kan krachi okumanya se obubefo deda na se ne okasa me no won komo kakra mi kunu den komo the person ya hyenyan komo anyansa o ma menka you are underestimating her feelings. You don't want to allow her to speak out, and when women don't speak out and they bottle emotional pain, marriage newu. Now they are going to seek for somebody out there who is ready to listen to them.
True.
Wobi tumi nya asoto ne butie na tie ne nkomode tie na sabe na kanya nyansa nkomo yate, but wobi a wotie abonten krachi bi a sabe onu so agimi wo mmere eto ne bo no de na so atie nkomo no so kasa metie wana was owi os ameda so tie mi wate nya mishra otie cha sister ne be fall. Where your ears go is where your heart will move to. Don't underestimate the feeling of your partner. Wasi wa no won komo krachi so ka kire ne gere se adwo amede won komo o se den komo enya komo papa menko na me de maso a hie peska akotie nkwala no fees na nim komo kro etie ne wura wonnim ne aba me muni ne matene ne mehu be be sabe no bon komo ya to bo why etie we wa gi se wuntie me brew etie mo marriage 27 years, how would you know? Say mintie you. I don't want to pay attention to you. I'm a very busy man. I'm a very busy person. I don't have time to listen to anything useless. I want to really listen to things that will ginger me, restore me, give me passion, and revive me, revitalize me, energize me, and push me. No! Listen to your spouse. When they want to talk to you, listen to what they want to communicate to you about. Because that is how they feel at that moment. If you bottle them in their womb, in their heart, and you don't allow them to express themselves, you are killing them emotionally.
Understanding the feelings of the person. Counselor, and person me busa say uni obi ho. And I say in marriage per se, nipa na hu ne say these are things that you should not get angry about.
Okay.
Just say ni kwan say wubufu sadie we hu. And I say wodi bibia na wodro. Nipa no nso nim say de wo ye wo no. Kia ne ke. Wakoma ebeduru ho. Nso ono no expect say any kwan say udru ho. So with that situation, say we have to respect each other's feelings. No, a kwan ben so na awadefo na say the person at the receiving end. De ne ye ne ya. Nso yes enya asem bia nti any kwan say wode ye asem no. Kwan ben no betimi atena ma.
In marriage, we are permitted to talk to each other. Yenye mumufo ne yabe wade o. Sabe me nuanu mumufo kra sabe. Se mumu ni mumu ni awade a sabe. Omo ye sign kasa. Ya make out ma say. Eti wabe wade obi baba, wabe wade obi babema. Membe tra na nije so nkase be kasa na de buafu ntia ne menka na me ko kan ni bubefu. No, somebody need to talk to somebody. And yes, idea if you obey a doormat. And we are not raising ghosts in the house. So a mother and a father, or spouse, partners, we are communicators. We need to be able to communicate. So what is it at all that you can't have enough heart to listen to me about? Pacho den kwa kuma na wo unya ntoboase ntimi ade okokonya se bibia be pagya ba bi eda ne ntokwa. No. So be ma wo tesa na makase bia wo problem. Oba wo tesa wo problem. You need to seek for counseling. You need to look for somebody to help you out. Pacho what am I say? And yes adia na u partner ntimi ne wo monkoma. So partner ntimi ne wo monkoma, don't proud yourself in it. It's a sign that why so wo makwan na u partner ne wo monkoma, you are coward.
Okay.
I'm repeating. You are coward. Do you know why? Because you are afraid that he might talk about your bad attitude. And anybody who is not ready to change, you don't deserve anything better.
Okay. Okay.
The next little thing that is killing a lot of marriages, and you prefer testing than talking.
Hey.
Yeah. You prefer testing than talking.
Communication.
But we communicate by mouth. Where WhatsApp, how were our fathers communicating? And look, they have good marriages, very successful, of course. Yeah, technology buyer. Yes, any technology. What last the whole day? When we hearing Kasai text message, brother Oyale. Yeah. You know, a lady called me today, and I'm saying this, and said, Bema, within 85 years, say, on pet calling, on pay a lot of calling, on open more of tests.
Yeah.
But then be a lady is busy. But we say, no, say, no, business now, me. But you are saying on pay calling. But then be a lie busy. Or say, we remember the menody and our day. No, how. Then be about Kosra guy, no Kosra guy now. A lot of course are coming, no receiving, no say, you told me that you don't like this and that. But look, a lot of calls are coming to you. So what is the problem with you? Why a lot of calls? But I've told you that me when I am dating and when I am courting, I don't like that. So the problem is that there are many people who prefer testing. They prefer testing than talking. And we communicate through talking. And yes, they are testing, they're a ghost. And there are things you want to communicate to your partner about that you can't test. You can't even write in words. What I say? Me no can say one somebody imagine me somebody text message Emma or WhatsApp. Sister, me say essay the food I like best.
True.
Myself.
True.
Crowd be free so I get be ni water. Me papa buy 38. So maybe you know na book am afa ano. Listen, when you think that text messages are the best way, even when you are fighting with your wife according to your word, you disagree, you have a problem, you think you don't test. You go out there, call your wife, find out how your kids are doing. She may not even be the reason why you are calling. Anyway, but the new way what give me some bementi. Saying, if you say, I'm saying, I was saying, oh yeah, and you tell them before they tea, and call on oh yeah, I say, I'm here. For me no monkasa. Ono sister so John, isu ni buafu. Ro agafo na mankwala na daddy ni o maka so wi o for mama mi. Na me say menje, asem kwala menje. Mami G as saying, "Wa kate no. Wa for say me no ka say ewie. O say asa wo me no nye fine. Eno ye children service love. Ma 2, ma 3, ma 4. O jai say yusuba no. Manyinyini. You don't do that. You don't test and choose testing than communicating. Don't be doing testing than calling. When you call, you are able to express yourself than testing. When the testers are, oh yes, sir, you are killing the passion.
Even I thought there be a texting, no, the message, and I say a quine cry. Upese asemno kono anhwa nipa no won kindness ha nipa na kindness kwanya ono
every cry na wo kan the positive e yada ni negative every cry so wo kan the negative e yada ni every cry be read meanings into the text until free when your voice note what your voice note saying free so how busy are you? Can't you pick your phone to your wife and say hello babe, how are you doing? I just got to the work, I called to check on you. Can't you call your husband and say hello babe, are you okay, are you driving good? Are you in traffic or what? I say I have to cry and be bomb tea. You know, is it not nice? Or do you my friend, baby, me do me every cry we have disagree or we have you know, but hey, the fact that there are children home now we be phone fako ebi ande e frasa akwala ne ba kumpo atwa and our patre and odiniti aboban the mama pa na ne se abade ma pai o se menfa what the son of your be frasa say sabi bitwam you bewu. So what? Why did you call me? But I called you, didn't pick. You see anger. Yeah. So you don't use anger in place of your testing wrong. Communicate with your. These are little things, but if care is not taken, it will kill your marriage. Okay. And the last one, please. When your friends have greater influence on you than your spouse. Yeah. When your friends, they have greater influence on you than your spouse. What do I do? Eti Papa Billy. Baba Billy, Bill Gates. You better say, baby, I would do. See, baby, I would do. He has too many people around him. You better say, a Jumani now before they be a fun time. He's a businessman, business-oriented person. He's a thinker. Tomorrow thinker. There be an aswan yes work getting. The number for tomorrow thinkers and you're down thinkers. Well, there be our getting. The number for meet me at China for business trip. Can we meet here? Can we meet here? To busy. Then the number for now the friends are taking much attention from him. It is a say you need attention, Bruniba. Now Ghana niba kronya attention or test a whole history. That nowadays you have changed. You don't have time for me. This is not how we started. When we started, you used to call me 3 times. Yeah. Now you call me once. I think something is changing. Please, I'm telling you, change. Because you are hurting me emotionally. I don't like what you are doing. You see, I don't like that. Or your voice note, I know. But you see, a woman will not want to share his attention or the attention you have, or she did drive or get from you with your friends. One person say attention unyamano. They said yeah, oh now, hello baby, how are you doing? Mene so and so, yeah, China basisia. Computers yeah, be a new one. Apple, you know, yeah, and the BI busy. Now she will walk out. So these are little things that can kill your marriage and your relationship. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Counselor.
You're welcome.
Amen.
Amen.
I say. Ajimensem erade nkoso enye okese
amen
na nchese abusuafo nsem ne bi na counselor aka ama yate ase chese wabiebiem opensempensemu ankasa mebo ne tofa na afi yedwane ne ya kinkan messages ne bi, then we'll take it from there. Asana yebebie your phone lines natuma yebie atum wose noma egu awade ene mpnatwe na utimu se oka mpnatwe de kakra na awade kakra wode ne nyina afrafrai enti meka na fe mesisupi sene beya unkofa awade de no enkoye mpnatwe na mfa mpnatwe de enkoye awade na bibia akodadin ose de di nkan se moya awadefo de ewo se muda mpabako so
we am sira nya professional job.
Okay,
pache me wate
okay
aka ba ko amanka na manka menda
mpacho
yo somafo ayesu ya de afremi che wate
mpacho yo.
When you value money over marriage, ubuskachi awade mema ntie me, you are too workaholic. It's good to work, raise money to take off your house, but when you become too committed and you love your work, then your marriage, it will die. There are people who value money than marriage.
Sesikana na ebe hefie akeka bibia bo
then to obeda sika no agya wawade hwe me say in place of love, don't take money there. That is why a beautiful young lady can stand and look at billions of CDs and throw it away and still choose love. Do you know the power of love and what love can do? And yet, number 4, omde love ni infatuation from you. No, you understand? Yeah. So whenever you choose money than love, you value money than love, and not so cry there. I say a little thing be. So thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's nature say we dey no be din kan aba be sleeping separately no na ye dey waka twatwo no kra no e dey awo no nature say ma wani mriska bebre enchen wawade say wodi wani sisika so a wahwe ni ya wawade de be firi wonsa if say wuntimi fa wani mienu ehweto abako eno na counselor pa say yeti ase no inti bibia no should be done moderately etwa na bibia aye kama sene ye beya wo hu nkokire na bema wani briska bebre de wahwe ni ye kura wani mbre awade if say ya wo say wunyanya wo hu wi
na bibia papa bill adu
eno na bibia papa bill adu ebai
sika be no wodi
afi so de toa so ene say emfa wo ma enye care of say wo de enkwada na ba no enkwada ya chede ema awadefuo nyankopon ne de ma na emom opese o ma yeti ase se ɛnɔ wo mana ma wani ebefiri wo kunu so anase wo yere so wo yesa na kyerɛ sɛ awade no kwa na ekɔ na afei wamaye nso atiase sɛ matrimonial bed the love bed de de ene nkwada nchew dabi enti uhwe kura tinim the other single room kro na manyina da single room nkwala ne da fam anase ya demarcation geography wo boa ɛhɔ na abehu sɛ papa ne geographical ɛkan kasa wo beda y axis na we ada x axis na kyɛ sɛ ɔmomie no nso akɔ south pole na bibia akɔdededin nti sɛ nkwada ɛba bɛdededade wada roma no wahwɛ na bibia akɔda din ɛna afei nso ɔse sɛ wasoɔden sɛ wo de wo nti asɛm wo yere ana wo kunu etuufo a wo de wo mfa wo yɛ dictionary google wo ne mi nyina no it all ɛno nso ɛbɔ na wahwɛ sɛ wo ne nipa ne bɔ brade life partner nti ɛho hia sɛ nipa ne ka asɛm a wo de yɛ aso na etie why wadwen sɛ empnatwe a wotwe awade a wowom nkofo a yɛfrɛ ɔmo x's yɛwodie nti a yɛfrɛ ɔmo x enti sɛ ɔmo akɔda x dia na wagya ɔmo na ɔmo ada x na present na yɛ ne ɔmo ayɛ present efi sɛ x's no ɛdensɛm bebre ɛna ɛba ɔse when you underestimate the feelings of your partner wo de why wadwen sɛ sɛnea nipa ne feeli na tenka na ɔma bi ɛha no wo de wabu ani aguso ɔse ɛmoa asa agoragoro sɛ nipa no ɛde yaw ɛhyɛ ne mu na ɛtoa so na ɛyɛ kɛseɛ nti na namafo brofo yɛbɛka sɛ little drops of water nkakra ko ubehu na ayɛ kɛseɛ ɔse sɛ yɛ texting more than talking ɛno nso yɛ adeɛ ni kwan sɛ yɛ soso kra texting ɛka ho but we should do more of talking nkɔmɔ deɛ ofrɛ na nipa na di nkɔmɔ ɛbɛyɛ kora hyia no na mu di nkɔmɔ ɛboa ma ɔdɔ ne tema ne abotre ne ntiaseɛ ɛba ɛbɛyɛ adwuma pɛpɛpɛ ɔse ɛma wonamfofo ana wadwuma yɛ ana bibi ɛma ɛmbedi kan ɛwɔ wawadeɛ ana wɔmpnatwe mu sɛ wotie wanamfofo ɛkyɛn wo yere ana wo kunu dia ɛne ne kyɛ sɛ wanhwɛ ne yi a wo asɛm bɔ ne po na akoye nse bebre ye be kinkan messages ni bi na afi ye de ye bie phone lines no atum nti meko WhatsApp na yato aso ewo ehonum. God bless you guys. My husband is cheating on me with another girl. I confronted him. I called him several times to find out why he's doing that, but he's still going out with her. His problem is he's not sleeping at her place. I should not worry about that. My dear, I have been married for 18 years. I don't know why he's treating me this way. I am going through a lot. I have a heart problem now. Please, I need your help. Counselor.
We hear counseling. We can't sit on and conclude on this. We hear
okay. Yeah. Please, I'm 23 years, married with a kid. My husband has been a womanizer since we got married. Didn't have time for me. Please, I am tired now. What do I do? Wow.
So womanizer, I say media. Me once a man is like that, you consider to go to the family. That's the papa and the mommy. Tell them the character or the attitude of the man.
Good evening, Val and Counselor. I wish my mom can listen to this advice. There's no love between my mom and dad. All my mom knows is to pay attention to the children, especially the younger ones. Sometimes I look at my dad and shed tears. This man really needs love and attention.
So I told you.
My husband won't sleep besides me. I have lost all physical affection for him. We have lots of issues. Please, I want to see you, Counselor. I want to leave him. Please, what do I do?
She should see me tomorrow at the office.
Okay. Hey, good evening. I'm Angela from Tema. Please tell Counselor he's born with wisdom and God bless him so much. Hello, please help me. My husband prefers to settle our issues on phone than sitting down face to face to talk about it. When he's at fault, he would rather go to work than call or chat me to say he's sorry.
Wrong.
Okay. God bless you abundantly, Counselor and Val, for the good work you're doing. I am Nana. I'm chatting you from Hills Estate. My husband is too proud and won't listen to anything you say. When he's wrong and you try to correct him, he calls you names and insults me and calls me Madam Know-All. The least thing he asks me to pack out. Always approaching issues and brushing me out. He won't pay school fees and disgrace me to his friends and family that I'm a lazy woman. I pay the kids' fees. I have humbled myself to him and submitted to him. Granted, his cheating hobby is a big hobby now, and he has given birth outside our marriage. He's very abusive as well, and I have stayed with him for 17
Pride
years.
goes before distraction.
I'm Hilda from Tema. Counselor, you're so amazing. Tonight, I love you and God bless you. God bless you too, Hilda. I'm Grace from Tema. I'm with my husband. We have 3 children, but my husband won't allow us to sleep together. He only calls me when he needs sex. Sometimes too, he doesn't even allow me to enter his room. Even when we are about to have sex, we don't have sex in his room, but a different room. Please, what should I do? Please
Wrong.
read my message.
She must report it to a counselor. The husband must visit a counselor or a software. And now say, "Money, papa." In the mom, something is wrong.
Okay. Good evening. What counselor is saying is true. When I first got married, our marriage nearly collapsed because of his ex. I asked for a divorce and I told him to go and marry his ex. And that was when he ended every communication with her. Nature say ex is a semno. Very true. Good evening, Val. What counselor is saying is so true. I've been married for 5 months now, and I'm no more interested in my marriage because my husband was too close to his ex when we were dating. So I talked to him several times to stay away from his ex. He told me he has blocked the lady's contact. Right after marriage, I've caught him with his ex again. And in fact, I'm no more interested in him again.
Very sad. I wish I can see her.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
Counselor say, or we should say, Obehun Wadaruma. You pick the number and we'll take it from there. Good evening, beautiful Valerie and our best counselor. God strengthen you to continue the good work, please. What if I am not feeling well? For example, I have a serious cold and I don't want to sleep on the same bed with my wife for me not to infect her with the same sickness. May God continue to bless you too, Valerie. You're a great presenter. Thank you so much.
Sometimes we give excuses knowing what we want to do. Nevertheless, how many years in a CTWDYD?
Okay.
It's just about weeks or few, it's okay. But if Oshada young say, "Menya code into I think
Okay, Good evening. Today's show is really about me. Okay, good evening. My husband is like that. He opens up to other ladies and his exes more than me. Whenever I want to communicate to him, he will just tell me I don't have anything serious to say. And it hurts me so much that I couldn't stand it anymore. I have moved to my mom's place. Oba, yeah.
I will encourage her to move back. But remember, including myself. Remember, you can't it's wrong.
Okay. Auntie Valerie, please read my message. Tell counselor he's telling the truth. I'm married and live with my husband and his nephew, but my husband has chosen the nephew over the extent of shouting at me in front of the nephew. Because of that, his nephew does not show any respect at all, let alone,
your marital home,
counselor, talk to him.
Your marital home, nobody's entertained.
He's watching.
Stay there. No.
Your
you can
marital
visit.
Home?
Yes, you can visit, but we don't keep you there. I just say be a down crime or bear 4 or 5. There are not so 4 or 5, no. Or back run our best right nephew, no. Or will limit to boundaries. You can't come our side. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't that is it. So that is it. And yes, my word in there down to see a chamber hall and now 2 rooms and now nephew I bet you know by your there or copper die mano. She's becoming the thorn in the flesh, in the marriage. It's totally wrong.
Okay. Inti abusia for ye be phone lines not to Wadaroma no afraid na ye to me atwetwen komo pepepe metete se network no enko ye kakra e wo Facebook but me sure say ye be handle bibia Wadaroma momfa nchen ye network issues kakra bi enti ye be hwe e de normal ato akwam se ne ye be ya ye nyina ye betimi asuade pepepe ye be phone lines not to enti wo fra na one lower TV set volume no Wadaroma me pese mete wonka na counselor so te wonka pepepe se ne be ya ye betimi e de futu ese ye de ebema ansa na ye benya ye calls no. So good evening, my name is Prince Gabriel Asamoah from Chantain La Paz. Dear counselor, I want you to advise me on this matter. I seriously need your opinion. It's been 5 months and I haven't been in the mood for sex. My girlfriend has approached me countless times for sex and I always have denied her because I'm not in the mood. And I think it's a normal thing that happens to men sometimes. Since then, My girlfriend has stopped calling me and she doesn't pick up my call. She doesn't care I eat or not. Now she eats at a restaurant for 3 months now. My girlfriend hasn't come to my house anymore. Please, I want to know if there's a possibility that I can leave her. If you know any judiciary that I can summon her there, please help me out. The behavior of my girlfriend is getting out of hand.
Sorry, the gentleman should work psychologically on himself. There's something wrong with him as a man, 5 months. Also, I would not encourage him to tell us that the girlfriend, we are talking about wives. The girlfriend, again, we are not, encouraging that here. So thank you.
Okay. Inti yebefa your first caller. Hello.
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 Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Midofo.
If I show my dream channel, say, Miss will be 23 years and my worry. Hello.
Midofo me pacho mitio wadaruma.
Pacho 20 my worry banso. Mina minimi kuni akasaka sebia. Minimi kuni akasaka sebia. Now so emre esha sese konafi. Asa me ben na no chicho no me mani bibia o penanso minim dentia. Oye weni na.
Okay. Inti wadaruma opese counselor ye den ma o.
Pese kama me adentwe bile bia. Me tumi aye bia fa we because ya o ma me tetiro.
Okay. Counselor.
And I agree. Onyani ni kuna umbuko to geno ne monko. Mo bia no waye di bibi. Remember we don't really talk much. Baby cry now waye hurt and the be maybe on so beka. But be maybe waye bomb. Umbuko to gana adwi no busa ne so waye di bibi on function.
Okay. Doreen ewo ahomane so. Hello Doreen. Hello. Tessa went to me engineer. So God bless you, Counselor. And Val, thank you so much. Good evening, Val. Please tell Counselor all that he has said is true. And God bless him so much. Nanaya from East Legon. Obviously, I'm having issues with my girlfriend at the moment. And everything the Counselor has said today are all about me. I've done all the mistakes he has talked about. Just yesterday, my girlfriend wanted us to break up. But I didn't agree to that, and I have apologized for everything. Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening, Midofo.
Pacho mbasa samsera mwana ajinsebi.
Me pacho manenko. Intientiam.
Mini gabi ya desi. Baya 6 months. Na ene ya like netu na nchino ni eka. Na on sorry abonsi empiki kom. O piki wa meni. Mi kano si bibi umwanga. O piki kom wo meni. And I text message on delay. Our phone is far. Or see, at the Bonyanka or by delay. At the better cancel man.
Okay, you what
Wedding fee.
Me pacho wedding fee.
But I was 29 years.
Okay.
All right, so the guy simply doesn't respect her. The guy is done with her, but she's refusing to recognize. She should pack off. The guy doesn't just respect. Or pick on him. But so just that's all.
Okay. Being so hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Midofo.
Me pacho, the friend is Ticho. Me pacho, me pesa mene kasla me here photo bi on it.
Okay.
Yeah, and say like me go outside. Let me to me friend now I'll call back on friend. My friend I'll call you back on friend. Be or 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And another friend me back. Say me who the also.
Midofo pesa counselor ye den ma wadaroma.
The so boy me come to nyama.
Okay. Yo wadaroma.
A long distance, and this is marriage. I won't talk about it. This is marriage, long distance. I won't give an answer and say be our trempana, on trempana, be our AC or so jow, or yes, on frame and umbra office. We will talk about it.
All right. Obi ewa ahomane so. Hello?
Hello?
Midofo.
Madam.
Me pacho bonetofa counselor to you.
Me pacho, good evening.
Good evening.
Me pacho, me let me kunu na wo. Na, yafa yeni na waye adwuma wo village. Nti wo do ho no. Eye de normal ba fie be 5 months ni. Adwuma sa sha se na wo say. Me ni fie adwuma nti nka menye de me ntina fie. Na me nsi adwuma no na.
me de pon me ho a na ma ye de ma be so me mu e we kura so enti wo ya wo say ma mi si akura ho me ni de nti afi na ba da te no no ne ba e na nyim bo ho me be frɛ no bisa na wa kamu no ko se a wo ne ba na nyim se mi se mi nti a me nsɔre nkɔ ama asɛm no akyeme me hu ne menye
Medofo nti sisia no o pese counselor ye den bo a wadaroma
me den kan the way na wo ne oba na anyem no me so wo go mma me akoma to ye bia wo se me nsɔre nkɔ ne wo kan se me nsɔre nkɔ ka me de me nyaye bia ka me sɔre akɔ
okay counselor ede na wo fa aka fa
see ebi so approach ne so brought a lot of oba odonikunu ohu ade no de gidigidi ya wo no what ma say na se bi kasa bi abebenti be ma o ego kakra na na homa so ni dwe ba be ma de ke chiwa na obukotodwe no apacho ba we say maya ye wonti ase jai after what be ma de be ma pe no ye no it's no good mesere no or exercise patient mama ninja wade ni sir.
Okay, Helena ewo ahoma ne so hello.
Hello.
Yes, Medofo.
But good evening.
Good evening, sweetheart.
Pacho me pese me fa cancer anka sembi.
Me pacho mane nko hotie o.
Pacho me de ma do. Me na wo me fa. Wa fa me chi wa ko. Me na me fa. Esi a wa fa ko ni oba fufu. Every day there's 2 months of agreement. On day future. Pacho me see a menye me.
See be ma no ne wo na fa ne.
Yeah.
No dey feed.
Afane chi akowo.
Na chere say be ma no waye ne kun ana waye ne mpena. E bia no e cohabitation on ndete. We should find out.
Me pacho nipa no oye wukuno.
Pacho me na wo me na na eti dem no fa.
But onwade. So one of the reasons why we advise people against cohabitation is to avoid unnecessary arguments, fight, and battles that could have been seen in marriage. It's when we say this one our train, but still on one day, just obu no. So be no accountable to any family. Aye no what the wa ka wo papa no maame aba friend at no one say crash. Yeah, this year. This is me for this year, sir. Thank you.
Okay, wo ahoma ne so hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo.
The pastor is
Okay, manenko.
Yo, the pastor, mene webinar.
Okay.
Na, you say, if you are already been a little fully kakra. If you are ontimi nya butre, if you are chill beside me say, it will be a bema, a dinner my me bofu. And I said, Bisa, maybe a Ninkan channel, another native channel. Name Munu, or no Munu, F. Buffon, so I'm on no Munu at the J Buffon of family on a name, Neso. As you say, me yet, baby, FNC and Emma. They say, just a nega clinical, may call you mammy, Crana Cora, Mwame, me banana chana Cora, Mwame.
Me pacho wo yire no.
The meaningful relationship.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Not just on in the tea, just all quite you more crana of you.
Don't feel
Cohabitation.
Cohabitation.
Who need to me sao? On Shanakawa. Then I ended that. Into unya way. Or no so near way, maybe. Into one boosa, since we won't say way. We won't say Bema. We have Bema Usipi.
Na council say agrobeswa. If na no.
About your cohabitation, ya grasam.
Thank you. Nanekia ewo ahoma ne so hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo.
Bojo, compare me counselor kasa kakra.
Pocho manonko te.
Counselor, Bojo mo 27 years. Ma work for 2 years. Ma wo 1. Me nisen. Na me fita me worry me kun opoya on bada. Otu mo shama wa baka cha me dem ye sansen me good for nothing woman. Otu of shimiti no kashe be self for oba osha catch no nyi pesia na okwado one no ye stupid girl no akache me shebe sana obo bomasue na no ne peda be fie wo
Nya botalmam mesrawo wadaroma
Pacho Martin.
Ya ko mamam ai. Mami yim da asam no oyo. But Mr. Wa ai.
Pacho
Na betel.
Martin.
Nti sisi ano epede counselor ye dem ma. I will catch him.
Martin, wa mo minya betel. Isuno. Never the fear but ya na better for 3 good months. Onye me kunu pay what be 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. Make can catch me don you miss no what cut na ba what no what na excuse me for my ways. What cut na ba na won kai apono. Make I'm na muku yenya misunderstand. Me nyeme belu pray so from belu for no pray. I don't know an option. Also I'm working. When I'm not I can't even use my money to support him. On what be treated when I'm sure that you be more support nature that go bankrupt. No be jam let me go to my mamba.
Yeah.
Obana da man on the bed. Miss Mukuni Shama over last 2 days. The Bashami de Nami Mumbade, Minisan, me could on your queen. The better Mumbado and tell me much will not be able to pack me out. I was half naked with a short and a bra. Me couldn't pay off your child and another 3 days because on you couldn't pay what before 4:30 to 2:30. 3 o'clock.
Medofo nti sisi epede counselor ye dem ma.
Better me check your wall. Better me check your wall.
Enyim bibia sisi a counselor say friend. Mo pocho mami nyim da oyo mesrew. Awo nyabotel mam ai. Na bibia nya na afre counselor mam ai.
Your pon our friend.
Awo de yepon ya na afre counselor mam ai. Okay. Thank you so much.
It doesn't matter what is happening. Then kwana be maybe see a bachelor yere so sansani sabe. Some rock I don't want to repeat it because the next generation will come and listen to this video.
Yeah.
Then kwana esia to di oyere atemsa because of beach and o sanche dan ya adwuma. Oyiri kura na san toma wudi. Sansani no ne wan. I mean it's sad. Mema bebre by ego. They don't respect women.
Say then would
From here we'll talk about it. Sad.
Yes, Anna made demeanor, but we still have to continue. Hello? Hello, Medafo. Good evening. Medafo Mpocho, ma oneso kakra mame. Why? Okay. Went to me and so my main kind messages ni bi aba mera ho counselor.
Yeah.
Mera
You sort na wedding.
Say unua be ma oba wawade wo nti nani chine ya so oba wo free wa brabo mu a wo benya oba bi te se ne biem.
There be a bogard in the beko.
Counselor.
Yes.
My second time watching this program. God bless you so much for the good work. Thank you so much as well. Please, I'm Nana from Kaswa and I'm dating a girl. She traveled without telling me. Her mother insults me saying she's playing her daughter a little bit. Her daughter would get a better guy than myself. What do I do about this, counselor?
What's it? Chi.
Nature so person chede say woni oba bi twempena na oba no wotu kwan a wo mona mane o ka bibia chede no na say puha wafa ne no ma no woko ena woba no tu kwan sa na wonim na chira kwan wo frɛ na sit to be oba ne maame abusa ne say maame na oba no owen wo say eya me busam sa nsensem no na me ba no me bompa ye kra so wo benya ba ma papa a chen o
Bacho ye jan. Oh sunsum ene hunam panicho. So the movie on.
Okay, your last caller, Liana Ewo Ahomane. So, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, Medofo.
Mepacho nyame nhyira.
Amen.
Papa nyame nhyira.
Amen.
Me dey me worry nanso de bia me tie o programming. Eya me de pa. Me pese me kase nyame nhyira wa adwuma pa wo ye.
Amen.
Sister Valerie, nyame nhyira wo nso.
Amen.
Me da ase.
Amen. Nyame nhyira wo nso yenso ye da ase bebre. Nhyira ne de ba se ya botwo ye de nhyira de
Efendi agro.
Ye mfendi agro. Na me see your last caller so we de obi frɛ yen yamfa asamaba. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sweetheart.
Mepacho from me na nam kasa free tema.
Okay, Manenko, counselor you.
Me pacho, mini guide in a hona, meaning no fitting in collaborating.
Okay.
But Lisa ne share no. On you be our me, sir. And now, or person limits na. Nipa no on worry no. But I feel say, I'm crying to know, and you're right. But on insist, say, Obano, on any one day, into a person Obaneko. Into me, meaning the ministry.
Medofo na why a crado? Se obehwe enkwada miensa no. Hello? Odono. Okay. Counselor, a photo of Ben
no young girl if she has the capacity, the endurance, and the patience to accommodate the three, not the one, she can move on. If she has the endurance, she can accommodate and exercise patience for the three, not the one. Ose me do be man the pa. Awade no ko wade no.
Nkase me don kwada no.
Debi ose be man no do nti no ho do no be. Kwala three. Hwa onwo three nti ya. Kwala three. Eti me sere no.
By the same mother.
What I'm saying is that so our endurance, the capacity, the capability, or what the word. What I tell you, because by the same mother, from the same father, but the mother is not there, a young lady without, a single whatever. You are going into it to raise 3 children. When you have grace from heaven. You may love the man, beautiful, but remember that you are not going to marry only the man. You are going to marry the children too.
And the woman would forever be a part of the family.
Yes,
because
thank you. So there are battles to fight as a young lady. Exactly. She must look at the battle and pray for the spirit to conquer and grace to handle than to look at love. Love is not everything in marriage. There are many things that makes marriage successful, not only love.
Okay. Abusia for counselor number no screen ni wadaroma no afre no saving number no pocho me system fante na wafre sending a text message and I said right after the program wadaroma na wafre no sro fre no mami say wofre na say emba wo de me social media page no Facebook Valerie J Mentor okohonom now send me message I'll direct so that we could all help out here and there because minimum counselor here his hands is full but this is a special case a serious case inti me pese me ni ko inti wadaroma so friend no na se nkoyi na wo friend na se still won sanka na wo de me page Valerie J Mentor Facebook send me message counselor final words
0244 51 5544 0244 515544. The social media handles in Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, sorry, and YouTube, DY Donko. But YouTube need DY Donko _ official. If you share, subscribe, and like. Not the match of Facebook, the page. With the match, I have a bonko. Be a person who about me be a Wednesday. Nyami aduma kwesiada no party. I can't sit here and live here without talking about the church. Kwesiada no pa. Sorry, what La Paz New Market. Opposite the coastal, La Paz New Market. Everybody watching me, please come and visit us Sunday morning, 7 a.m. near upon 10 a.m. Oba miana ababe to me. Sorry, you can see me, talk to me, and ask me whatever questions. Until 7 a.m. Royal Believers Ministry. We see what La Paz New Market. Baby, cold store no one, cold store no one. Udejina cold store anymore. There will be an usher opposite, and I will be as up a Royal Believers. And our friend and somebody will pick up and direct you to the church. Thank you. We'll meet on Monday.
Thank you so much, Counselor Royal Believers Ministry. It's a good church in T. Come and your life will never be the same. Yada boa phone you say nyambo na +233 in Como Maxwell Coleman no join no ebe ye de on a hot spice chick and yasem kitwa. Yada mun you say follow me our Instagram champoma332 and na so Facebook Valerie J Mentor. Nechesi yemfan komono and twaso ewo. Nyankopon hyira onye okese no ma wakoma so ade nyina embre midi dache hima obagadoza legetete Valerie J Mentor. Nyampa ejuada yebeshia makrao. Bye bye.